It is the NBA off-season, and it is the time where free agency and trades take the league by storm. Today, I'll be grading most of the trades and signings so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more long-form videos like this. Let's start with the Atlanta Hawks. Nickeil Alexander-Walker signed a 4-year deal via sign and trade, Luke Kennard joins to a 1-year deal, and Kristaps Porzingis is traded there via a 3-team deal. I give this team a B+, they received decent role players and even Kristaps Porzingis, but they lost a lot of players in free agency that were important to the team. Next is the Boston Celtics. They got Georges Niang, Luka Garza, Josh Minott and Anthony Simons. They get a B for receiving some key players, but in order to do that they needed to release literally a quarter of their starting 5. I know that was needed to happen because their cap space is low, but they could have got better and younger guys in free agency. Next is the Brooklyn Nets. Terrence Mann and Michael Porter Jr. were their only additions, resulting in AD pairing Michael Porter, an absolute ball hog with Cam Thomas, which is also a ball-dominant player, will be hard for the team to experiment with Igor Demon's facilitating ability. Also losing their young guys like Cam Johnson and Trendon Watford can hurt the team's young core. Not to mention they have no veteran point guards after D'Angelo Russell's departure. Next up is the Charlotte Hornets. Getting Pat Connaughton, Spencer Dinwiddie, Mason Plumlee and Colin Sexton are great additions to this team. They have elite depth and the only con this team has is their frontcourt. They lost Yusuf Nurkic and Mark Williams in trades and have no center depth. Receiving these guards give them an A- though. Next is the Chicago Bulls. Only trade they have done this off-season is the Lonzo Ball trade. The team gets an A-, losing Lonzo Ball is important to their point guard depth, but Isaac Okoro in return is a decent trade. Moving on is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Lonzo Ball and Larry Nance Jr. are their additions, giving them a B+. These are good role players, but they lost Ty Jerome and Isaac Okoro, which really helped the Cavs' depth. Next is the Detroit Pistons. Caris LeVert and Duncan Robinson sign with the Pistons, giving them a B, because losing Tim Hardaway Jr. and Dennis Schroeder are definite hurts to the Pistons' depth. Next is the Indiana Pacers, only losing Miles Turner, resulting in an F. They lost Miles Turner, but they haven't done anything yet to replace him. Now we move on to the Miami Heat, getting Simone Fontecchio, but losing Duncan Robinson. This is an A. They lost Duncan Robinson but quickly replaced him with Simone. He could get some key minutes on this team, averaging 15 last year on the Pistons, but after putting Ausar Thompson in the starting 5, he drastically decreased in his scoring. Next is the Milwaukee Bucks, getting Vasilija Micic, Miles Turner and Gary Harris, and waiving Damian Lillard, losing Brook Lopez and Pat Connaughton in free agency. They get a C. Waiving and stretching Lillard's contract isn't a good look for them, and losing Brook Lopez is a con to their defense, but Miles Turner in return is a good replacement. Next is the New York Knicks, getting Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele in free agency. They get an A, getting decent players without any departures. Getting Clarkson helps them have some veteran depth and Yabusele helps their frontcourt. It's Orlando's turn, getting Desmond Bane and Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones gives them good point guard depth and Desmond Bane helps a lot with their 3-point shooting. In that same Desmond trade, however, they traded away 5 first-round picks, which can hurt their future. Next is the Philadelphia 76ers. They get a B for getting Trendon Watford, a decent young forward but lost Yabusele. Now the Portland Trailblazers. They got Drew Holiday but lost Anthony Simons and DeAndre Ayton. They get a B+ for adding a decent point guard in Drew Holiday, however losing Simons and Ayton are bad looks for their future. Next is the Toronto Raptors, receiving Sandro Mamukelashvili in free agency. They get a B for getting a good backup center, but they would still need some more signings to get higher in the standings next year. Lastly is the Washington Wizards, getting some decent additions like CJ McCollum, Dylan Jones and Kelly Olynyk, but lost their franchise player Jordan Poole and lost decent young players in Saddiq Bey and Anthony Gill. They receive a C for getting good players in return. Thank you for watching everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and check out my edits. I'll be putting out a part 2 for the Western Conference soon. Stay tuned.